Kia ora, Huama. Welcome back. Day 3, week 1, day 3, we're doing Scotty Morrison's Māori Made Easy together. Now, yesterday we went through some words. I didn't know the meanings of some of those words. I'll tell you some of the ones that I looked up the meaning of. So, mātanga, which was, I thought it was expert, turned out I was right. Tirangi, unsettled. Whatitiri, thunder. It's a good word, whatitiri. Whana. I looked it up and I got quite a few different answers, like rebel and rise up, and which I thought was pretty cool. But I think most commonly it's used to mean kick, like punching and kicking. Whana. Whāriki is a mat or a carpet. I should have known that one. Whā, to feel. So those are yesterday's ones. Those are new kupu for me. Kupu ho, new words for me. And today's a hard one. So we're still on pronunciation. All of week 1 is pronunciation. And we're pronouncing place names. And at the beginning of the week, we were talking about how a lot of us have to unlearn bad te reo in order to learn te reo. And I think place names are the main way that we're taught to say things incorrectly. And it's so embedded. You just hear Rotorua your whole life, and then all of a sudden you come to things like this at a later age, and it's really, really hard to say that correctly. But we're going to practice today. So, good pronunciation is essential for speaking and understanding spoken Māori well. The following place names provide practice on the consonant R. Remember, the R is very short and slightly rolled. If you can make the purring of a cat, that's the sound. They also said at the beginning of the week that the was like the hardest sound for people to make, but I think the R is harder. Before we jump into these, and I've said this a number of times, I'm not a teacher, but I have found that telling people to make a soft D can help when they're practicing the R. So we're going to do the following words quite a few times. These are place names starting with R. Try a soft D if that helps you get the R right. Rotorua, Ruapehu, Ruapehu, Reporoa, Ramarama, Rakiura. Let's just do them all again because our words are really hard. Ready? Rotorua, Ruapehu, Reporoa, Ramarama, Rakiura. The following place names provide more practice on the consonant R. However, there are now macrons present in these words, so be mindful of how you pronounce them. So these are our long vowel sounds. Anei, Rāwhiti, Rāwene, Ruawahia, Rāpaki, Ruatoria. The following place names are more difficult and are constantly mispronounced. Challenge yourself and see how you go. We got this, whānau, we got this. Ngārua wahia. I used to go on camp in the school holidays in Ngārua wahia. And when we were writing letters home, we were taught how to spell it. 9 girls are running under a wharf, and here I am. I was very proud of myself when I could spell Ngārua wahia without having to use that. Ngārua wahia. Whata. No, wait. Yes. Whata. Te kauwhata. whaingaroa, whaingaroa, taupō, taupō. Taupō is one I have noticed that people struggle with, and I think it's because it is such a short word, and for a while there were people in the news and doing the weather and stuff that were obviously, you know, making changes and correcting their own pronunciation, and it was coming out very theatrically, like taupō. And a friend said to me, I can't just sort of switch to saying it correctly even though I want to, because I just sound like one of those people on the TV with taupō. And I said, you don't have to say it like that. You can just say taupō. Where are you going this weekend? Taupō. And if it helps, maybe say some of these place names a bit more quietly than you might, just while you're getting used to the new shape of them in your mouth. You know, you don't have to do the big taupō while you're trying to sort of rewire your brain to say these things right. So I'm going to taupō. Make it quiet. Just make it your own. You're not doing this for anyone else. You're just doing it for yourself. So finally we have our main centres of Aotearoa, starting in Auckland and heading south to Dunedin. So these are all our kupu Māori, our ingoa Māori place names for our main cities. So Tāmaki Makaurau, Auckland. Kirikiriroa, that's Hamilton. Te Whanganui-a-Tara, Wellington. Ōtautahi, Christchurch. And Ōtepoti. So the next exercise is quite nice, and you don't have to listen to me for this exercise. We are going to instead listen to Scotty Morrison, his beautiful voice and intonation. I'm just going to read this excerpt from the book, read along. Imitate what you're hearing. Tā whaitia te reo I runga ana koe. When I began learning Māori, one of the methods I used to accelerate language acquisition was to imitate the styles, subtleties, nuances, and flow of expert speakers. To imitate means to copy someone or something, or to do something the same way. My learning experience was enhanced and my language acquisition was accelerated by copying the sentence structures and words used by our expert native speakers. So, pick an eloquent speaker of Māori, learn their style, and begin to imitate the way they speak. For this next activity, close your eyes and listen to the 5 sample Māori sentences on the website. These sentences are all whakatauki, or proverbs. They are great to learn because they are one-off statements that are very Māori in meaning and can be used in many contexts. They're listed below, but don't look at them yet. First, listen carefully to how they're being said on the website and try to make the same sounds. Hear the sounds and don't try and see the words. Listen many times, not just once. The video below mine is the video from māorilanguage.net of Scotty saying these whakatauki. Let's listen to them now.